they are kind of, there, always check for a GCF first. And if you forgot, remember your calculator can do that for you. Let me get out of here. Let me clear this. Remember, if you hit math and then arrow to the right and pick number 9 GCD, then we can put 648, comma 1029. And the GCF between them is 3. Actually, for this one, we're going to have a 3W because they both have the variable W. Okay, so 3W is our GCF that we're going to take out. When we simplify that, this is going to reduce to, the W's cancel. This is 216. Then plus, this would be 343 W cubed. All right, and now this is the difference of cubes. If I wasn't sure, I can check each term by taking the cube root. Remember, hit math and 4. We could put 216 in there. That's 6. Math and 4. We can put 343. Oops, that's a 2. Should be 3. And that's 7. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're gonna keep the 3W on the outside as our GCF, and now we're gonna follow our SOAP acronym because we have sum of cubes. So this is gonna be 6 plus 7W. Then we're doing A squared, so 6 squared is 36. Minus AB, 6 times 7W, that's going to give me 42W, and then plus 49W squared. Okay. So if there is a GCF, take that out first, and then see if you have any of the special type. Most of these have GCF, unless it's a perfect square or a perfect cube. On number 9 here, there is a GCF. That is the 2x. So that's going to come outside the parentheses, leaving you at 125x cubed plus 27. And then when I look at my parentheses here, this is a sum of cubes again. Okay, so we're just going to take the cube root of that, those two terms, keep the 2x outside. So this is going to be 5x plus 3, then 25x squared minus 15x plus 9. Okay, and then I don't think I can factor this any further. Square root of that's 5 and that's 3. Yeah, because it's not a perfect square trinomial. And then, yeah, that's going to be it right there. Okay. All right, so if you look on, we have some more on the next page here. I did give some with multiple variables, like on number 11. The GCF here in both terms is that PQ. So I can take out both variables here. When I do that, now I'm left with 216 minus P to the 6th power. The Q's canceled, okay? And then this is now a difference of cubes. You can take the cube root of 216 and you can take the cube root of P to the 6th. So we just did the cube root of 216, that was 6. But when I take the cube root of 6, basically I'm just saying divided by 3. So that's going to be P squared. And then now I'm doing 36 plus 6P squared, then plus P to the 4th power. And then Let's see if this could be a substitution or a basic. I don't think so. Because 36 is 9, 4, 6, and 6, and then 3 and 12. And then there's not a difference between them. So this is the final answer. Minus P4? No, this is always positive. In the acronym, yeah. So the last one is always plus.
When the first two numbers are minus, the last two are gonna be positive. Like 6 minus p squared. And then the rest of them are gonna be positive.
Yeah, because you start with the same, then you do opposite, which is plus, and then always positive, yeah. All right, I wanted to look at 13. We can do it as a substitution if you want, because you have x to the fourth and then an x squared. So remember, if you do substitution, you can let the u be the x squared. So when I do that, this would be 9u squared minus 7u minus 16. And then we have a coefficient here. That's the 9. I'm going to have to slide, multiply, then divide here. When I do 9 times the negative 16, okay, that gives me a negative, what is it, 144? Yeah. So now I'm doing my factors of this negative 144 with the sum of negative 7. So that's going to give me 9 and a negative 16. So I have basically u squared plus 9, and then, or sorry, not u squared. Oops, u plus 9. Where's my pen? There it is. And then u minus 16. But then we have to divide by 9. So this is going to be u plus 1, and this is going to be 9u minus 16. Remember, our u was the x squared. So when I substitute this, this would be x squared plus 1 and 9x squared minus 16.
If you have not had your picture taken, students or teachers, it is time to go do that now. The last call to get your picture taken.
So when I get to here, guys, this right here is a different of squares. Because 9x squared is a perfect square, and so is, so I'm just gonna, I have one extra step. Oops, close that, sorry. So getting the x squared plus 1, and now I'm gonna do 3x minus 4 and 3x plus 4. So there's actually 3 total groupings here. There's the x squared plus 2, the 3x minus 4, and the 3x plus 4. There's 3 factors. And then on 15 here, we do have a GCF between the 3 terms, and that is a 4x squared. So this simplifies to x squared plus 2x minus 3. And this is a basic trinomial. So I really just need to find my factors of a negative 3 with the sum of 2. I keep the GCF to 4x squared, so this is going to be x plus 3 and x minus 1. Okay. You're gonna finish the evens and you're gonna check your answers with the weight ground.